Okay, I welcome you all for this virtual class on transmission and distribution. In today's topic, we discussed regarding the generalized circuit constants, and those who have missed the class, I've also shared the recorded version, and you can go through it. All right. So yes, can anyone tell me in the meeting what are the ABCD constants for a short transmission line? Now, what are the ABCD constants of a short transmission line? Anyone in the meeting can tell me about it. Because without that, without knowing the ABCD constants, we cannot move ahead with the numerical problems. What are the ABCD constants for a short transmission line? Anyone? I hope I'm audible. Anyone can unmute themselves and they can talk. Yes. Do I need to ask? Yes. Okay. Hashmit Ram.
Sir,
Yeah. So what are the ABCD constants of a transmission line, short transmission line? Rakshitayan, Meghana DR. What are the ABCD constants of a short transmission line?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What are the ABCD constants of a short transmission line?
A equals D, which is equals to 1.
Yeah, very good. What is B?
B, Z,
Very good.
C equals 0, sir.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So that's fine. Next, Sumantyas, can you tell me about nominal pi method? ABCD constants for nominal pi method? Sumantyas? Next, Swati G. Hebar. Swati? Amruta TR? Amruta TR? Priyadarshini? Okay, this shows that you're just seeing the video and you're just leaving it apart. You're not studying. Fine. So let me move on to the short transmission lines, what your friend has just told right now. Okay, so you can have A, B, and C and D parameters which are there, A, B, C, D parameters. And in nominal T method, we got A parameter, which is 1 plus YZ by 2, and it will be equal to D, and B will be equal to Z times 1 plus Y into Z divided by 4, and C is Y. Okay, so all the things, what is there here, it is followed that A equals D, and B will be having a unit called as ohm, and C will be having a unit called as Simon. All right. So AD minus BC, that would be equal to 1. All right. So we are going to get the long transmission lines also. That is A equals D. That is all the functions are in hyperbolic, cos hyperbolic root y into z. B, that would be equal to root z by y sine hyperbolic root y into z, and C, that would be equal to root y into y by z, that would be equal to sine hyperbolic yz, okay, into sine hyperbolic yz. Okay, So B is having a unit of ohm, and C is having a unit of Simon. Okay, so that's what it has been proved here. Okay, so you get AD minus BC, that would be equal to 1. Fine. So that is what we discussed till now. I want you to go through with the certain concepts, what has been discussed, and you have to present it. I mean, in the tests or the examinations which will be upcoming. Okay, so see to it that you are going to take your studies seriously from here onwards and perform well in the test and the examination. Okay, so we are going to discuss this problem, which is a balanced three-phase load of 30 megawatt. Okay, so balanced three-phase load of 30 megawatt is supplied at 132 kilovolt, 50 hertz, and 0.85 power factor lagging. It is by means of a transmission line. Next, the series impedance of a single conductor is 20 plus J52 ohms, and the total phase to neutral admittance is 315 into 10 power minus 6 Simon. Using nominal T method, determine first one ABCD constants of the line. Next, after finding out the ABCD constants, it is the sending end voltage and regulation of the line. Okay, so Vs is the sending end voltage, and the third one is the regulation of the line. All right, so these are the concepts that we are going to discuss when we come across ABCD constants. We have series line impedance and admittance. That is one thing that you need to figure out. This is for the entire transmission line network. Okay, so entire transmission line network is being given here. Okay, so it's a three-phase load. I assume that it is a three-phase transmission line. So I analyze it on a per phase basis, that is single phase basis. Okay, yes. Moving on to the next one, we got a series line impedance per phase, that is Z, which will be equal to 20 plus J52 ohm, and a shunt admittance per phase, that is Y, that would be equal to 315. So along with the J term here, we get it as J 315 into 10 power minus 6 Simon. All right. So that is what we got in case of line impedance per phase and shunt admittance per phase. All right. So Z and Y are being given here. Okay. Any doubts up to this point? How do I write per phase? And I write it here. Okay. Now, how do I find A and D? So if I find A, it will be equal to D. So if I give, or if I find A, that is given by 1 plus Y into Z by 2. Okay. So what is Y into Z? Z is 20 plus J52, and this one is into J315 into 10 power minus 6. Okay. So you're going to get 0.992 plus J 0.00315. That would be equal to 0.992 at an angle 0.18 degree. Okay, so take your calculators and start verifying. Are you getting the same answer? If you have any doubts, you can unmute yourself and you can talk with me. Okay, fine. You solve it and do let me know what you are going to get. So it's a nominal T method. Identify which type of medium transmission line it is. It is using nominal T method. Okay. So if it is nominal T method, it is a medium transmission line, which is in a nominal T method. Okay. Fine. So if you are getting the same answer, we can continue to the next few steps which we have. Kushal. Pooja TC, Nitin Yam, Kusuma, are you getting the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we get 0.992 at an angle 0.18 degree. Now, can you do for the b, which is the generalized constant b which is given as z into 1 plus yz by 4. Okay, so what is z? 20 plus j52 times 1 plus, what is z? 20 plus j52 into j 315 into 10 power minus 6 divided by 4. What are you going to get? 19.84 plus j 51.82, which is there, which is 55.5 at an angle 69 degree. Any changes in that? You have to take your calculator and you have to start working. Unless and until if I do it, it would be one side. So I want you to take the calculator and start working out. Okay, Nirmita? Nirmita,
Yes,
either
sir.
I'm meeting again. So are you getting the same answer?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you solving it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can solve it and you can let me know what you're going to get. So the value of B is 55.5 at an angle 69 degree. In polar form, I have represented it. It is 55.5 at an angle 69 degree. Next, what you're going to get is C, which will be equal to Y. Okay, so you see here J 315 is there. No, how I can write J in terms of angle? Anyone in the meeting can unmute themselves and they can talk once I'm asking any question. Or you can write J. Nijeshri, how I can write J?
Sir, 0 degree.
No, 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 no. See, J. J. J term, what you get? R plus J, you write, isn't it? So plus J means it is. What do you mean by plus J? It is. Anyone? Anyone who can answer it? 0 degree is the wrong answer. Prithvi BR. Revant Maudi, Rohan, what do you mean by plus J? How can you write it in terms of the angle? It is 90 degree. Okay, so what you see here, it is 90 degree. Are you getting it? So 0.000315 at an angle of 90 degree. Okay, so this J term is written as 90 degree. Okay, so this is the model of a nominal pi method, I mean nominal T method, what you are going to get. So I want to find out this sending end voltage. So we have done with the ABCD parameters. Now, using the ABCD parameters, you are going to find out the sending end voltage. Okay. So first you are going to find out what is the receiving end voltage and current, because it is Vs, that would be equal to A into Vr plus B into IR. Okay. So follow the steps, what you can do it, and do let me know the answer for the sending end voltage. Okay, so I'll give you 5 minutes of time. After this 5 minutes, we are going to have a test. We are going to have a test. I'll send the link in the Google Classroom. You can upload it within 10:30. Okay, so it will be a small test of 15 marks. I want every one of you to take the test seriously. Okay, fine. Okay, hope you are done with the answers. Yes, I'll ask. Mm, okay, right now it is okay. Fine. Nirmita, Nirmita, can you tell me? Nirmita, can you give me the solutions? Nirmita, Nidishri, Bhavana KS, Bhavana KS, anyone? They can unmute yourself and they can let me know the answer. Or who has done it, they can unmute themselves and they can share the answers to the class. Step by step procedure. They can share the solutions to the class. Are you still doing it? If you are still doing it, I'll give you time. And at 10, the question regarding module test 3. Okay, so for module 3, we got module test 3. So I'll be sharing it in your group. You have to give the answers. Okay, so only 2 questions will be there. You take time for 15 marks. Yeah, it will be there. Okay. Okay. Yes, anyone, solve it and do let me know. Take your calculators. Kusuma, आगे दिया? Kusuma, have you completed? Janavi और इधर आ? Janavi is there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you complete the solutions, in detail solutions?
Sir, I'm still doing.
Okay. So I'll give you 5 more minutes time. You do it, and I want Nidishri to share the answer today. Okay. Nidishri, hope you are listening. Complete the answer for sending end voltage, and regulation I will discuss. Okay. Regulation I will discuss, and yeah. Okay, the solutions to the problem, you can share it later. And meanwhile, I've also shared the list of problems where the relevant person will give the answer by today evening. And the whole idea of making this is to make you understand the concept. So you have to do mistakes. If you have any doubts, you can relate to me or you can contact me. Okay, in the evening, I'll give the solutions or the steps what you need to follow to get the answer, final answer. Okay, so see to it that unless and until you don't try, you won't get. Okay, so I want every one of you to solve it and get the answer. Okay, so meanwhile, let me stop recording for this class.